Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this official launch of CrowdRising here, May 2nd, 2016. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be recording tonight's session, so give us just one moment to get coordinated here, and I'll give the green light here, the signal of when we should start the recording. I'm just going to go through the introduction here and just welcome all of our participants from all over the world here to this official CrowdRising webinar update, presentation, and global launch. How's my audio, folks? Is the audio okay? Do I need to raise it? Do I need to lower it? What's it like real quick before we get started here? Is it good? All right, sounds like the audio is good, so awesome. Let me go through our list of participants. I see flags here from all the countries around the world, and it's exciting to see so many wonderful people here tonight. Of course, Gerhard and myself are Canadians situated down in the tropics of Belize, Central America. Let me go through the list of participants here as I see them. Wayne, Canada, welcome from Toronto. And we have, and if I mispronounce your name, I apologize. Some of these names are really hard for me to see. Maybe if I put some glasses on, I'd actually be able to read them a little bit better. Some of the fonts are really small. Let me go through the list here. We've got Ayasosa. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but welcome from Birmingham, Great Britain. Great to have you with us. Arndt from the United States. Arthur, United States. Bernie Johnson, welcome. It doesn't tell me where you're from. Blessings from United States as well. Cashflow team, all the way from South Africa. Christy, United States of America. Great to have you, Christy. Countryman, U.S. Daryl, United States. David Vargas from Ecuador, Quito, Ecuador area. Diane, United States. Florestomino, Canadian, but showing up as American flag. Francis, United States. Frank, U.S. Gary from Great Britain. GR Gold from United States. Our good friend Guy, all the way from, not sure what state you're from. Guy, tell us what state you're from. Everybody, tell us what state you're from, what province, what territory, so we get to know exactly where you're from. Horacio, United States. Hugh in Missouri. Ian, we've got Ian here from Great Britain. Jack M from the United States as well. Jeff Battershaw here. We've got one of our wonderful guest speakers in the past, and we'll be hearing from Jeff Battershaw tonight again. And we've got Jack M. They're bouncing around here a bit as more participants are coming in, so if I miss your name, I apologize. Jeff, all the way from Canada. Great to have you with us, Oshawa area. And we've got Jermaine from Jamaica, Kingston. Great to have you here. Jerry Stewart, all the way from Panama. Judith, United States. Corona Gold, United States. Kim, USA. Lauren, our lovely, wonderful MC tonight with the microphone challenges. So welcome, Lauren. Lawgiver, United States. And we've got Leanne, all the way from New Zealand. Louisa Perriton, Canada. Maggie Gaines, USA. And we've got Mark, USA as well. Marcia, USA. Michael St. Pierre, Canada. Mike Choma, one of our guest presenters tonight. Awesome, Mike. Welcome. And we've got Mursad Adabi, not sure if I'm pronouncing your name correctly, but Switzerland. Great to have you here. Paul from Canada. Pentium 007, and I believe that is a New Zealand flag, if I'm not mistaken. Richard H. Canada. Robin 777, New Zealand. Ron, USA. Rufus Cross, USA. Scott and Joanne, USA. Set for Life, USA. Shannon from USA. And we've got Shantwain, not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, from Australia. Great to have you here. And we've got Shells Cullen from New Zealand. So from the United States. Susan Saunders from USA, our wonderful Facebook mod. And Tax Free from USA, I believe that would be our wonderful friend Richard. And we've got Verily, USA, Wendell, USA, and oh, this lovely lady, spoke to her earlier on Facebook, Victoria, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, but New Zealand, welcome. Wilson, United States, and W. Tyler 100 from the United States of America as well. So good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome. All right, we're going to start the presentation here. So those that are recording the webinar update presentation, I'm going to pause for just a brief moment and allow you to enable the recording. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the May 2nd, 2016 official global launch of CrowdRising. My name is Pete Redekup, together with Gerhard Rempel, and on behalf of the Five Horsemen, Gerhard and myself are Canadians situated down in the tropics of Belize, Central America. What an incredible journey, folks. What an amazing day. I want to start off today by just thanking each and every one of you, our valued participants, the people that have worked with us side by side since our first phase started literally 30 days ago, and the concept of CrowdRising was born. Here we are, 30 days later, and we're on the cusp of a global launch here, and we are absolutely 100% thrilled. We are beside ourselves, and I know I speak on behalf of all of the horsemen, our good friend Kai Jacobson out of Hawaii, and two additional horsemen, which we're going to have some fun tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And we've got some real special announcements here tonight, so buckle up, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be a phenomenal night. We're going to have a couple of real special individuals come on and share with us a little bit in regards to their CrowdRising experience. So an absolute treat in store for you. Now again, from day one, the priorities here with Gerhard, myself, and I speak again on behalf of the horsemen, has been serving you, the participants, the members of the CrowdRising community, the people that made this dream possible, the people that lended a hand and just were there constantly supporting us, encouraging us, and really giving us the fuel, if you will, to really make this happen. Now, CrowdRising came as a vision, and it came courtesy of the Five Horsemen who put the funding together to make this platform possible. And we have had an incredible time. We've been through bumps and bruises, and there's been all kinds of things that we needed to iron out during the beta phase, but I'm here to tell you, and I'm absolutely proud to share this with you, that we have done it as a team unit, while we have literally been able to lock arms with you and run this race and really make this happen. Now, at the top of the announcements today, there's a very, very special announcement today, and we have got a brand new horseman to introduce to you tonight, and this is very, very exciting because we've been talking to this individual and going back and forth, and oh my goodness, this individual that we're going to introduce to you tonight, many of you have gotten to know her. Unfortunately, she was having some challenges with her microphone, but let me just try one more time real quickly here to see if we are able to hear from, and the special announcement here is that Lauren Blaine from within our CrowdRising community is one of the horsemen. Now go figure, a lady is one of the horsemen. So there goes our term horseman, right? Because with Lauren, a female here, I mean, this lady has just a host of skills, and I'm going to get Lauren to just try to come on and share with us a little bit one more time here. I know she couldn't earlier because of her microphone issues. In the event Lauren is not able to broadcast, I'm going to dial her in via Skype, and hopefully that works, and we're going to be able to hear a little bit from Lauren. But it gives me absolute great pleasure to introduce you to Lauren. And I want to, just before I turn it over to Lauren, I want to share with you that Lauren is going to, she's not going to be working with the admin side of CrowdRising. She's more going to be working with legalities, and she's got so many talents. She's got copywriting skills, people skills, voice skills, I mean, presentation skills. The list goes on and on of what Lauren brings to the table here and what her role will be in CrowdRising. But let me just see if Lauren got her microphone issue fixed. If it does not work, Lauren, I'll dial you in via Skype. Bear with us one moment, please, folks. Okay, I'm assuming that Lauren did not get her microphone issue resolved. I just tried her on Skype as well, did not get a reply, didn't even ring actually, so I'm not sure if your Skype is off or on, Lauren, but I'm going to try it one more time here, just to see if I had it on my Bluetooth here on the smartphone, which would have been nice and clear had I been able to get you, but I'm going to try one more time just to see if we can actually hear from Lauren. If it does not work, we'll come back another time and we'll try Lauren another time. Hello, Lauren. I hear you loud and clear. How are you? Can you hear me, Lauren? Hello, Lauren. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Okay, my screen is doing craziness here. I don't know what's going on my computer. So I'm going to have to get somebody to take over the controls on the room, because my computer is crashing on me, I think. So something's going on here. So type in the room there, ask Wayne or somebody to take over. I might have to reboot real.
Hey everybody, I'm just Hey everybody, let me do a quick sound check and make sure you can hear me. It looks like Pete's computer froze up. You might have to reboot. Let me know if you can hear me. All right, very good. If Jeff is in here, I forgot. I didn't have the time to speak to Pete to know what he organized. Who would be our special guest speaker? So whoever it was that was supposed to be coming on as a special guest speaker following Pete's announcement, please go ahead, grab the talk now button while Pete is rebooting and coming back in here. I'm not sure if it was Jeff or I forgot who it was.
Well, all right. Okay, am I on, guys? Can everyone hear me? But that would be a wonderful thing. Hey, there we go. Am I coming in clear? How about that? That is good. That is good. Yeah, I'm ready to bring in a testimony. Mine's all about the creation of this fabulous machine that we've got ahead of us here. You know, it's the backbone of any forward-moving company beyond its branding, presentation, product leadership, and such. It's always going to be found in its support. Without it, everything holding such a hopeful company together, or program, or entity, whatever the case, it quickly erodes away by way of word of mouth and the whispering of dissatisfaction from the few into the ears of the many. Any entity in commerce and abroad that expects to flourish in their given industry are going to have to be nothing less than 100% committed to outstanding customer or member support and service. And I mention this because the majority of us that are on the line tonight might just remember how it feels to be on the receiving end of zero-level, completely absentee support. And I know the 5 horsemen, or at least 4 for the moment, are hearing this right now and nodding their heads in agreement as we move along here, because they know exactly where I'm coming from. We won't go too much into that deal, But other than to say that that particular eye-opening, for lack of better words, experience that we all had last month turned out to birth one of the most incredible currency leveraging platforms and opportunity of the entire decade. I truly believe that. Dare we original members of that beaten up system from last month all now say, thank you for ignoring our requests. Thanks for caring by way of appearing non-existent to your precious funders. That erosion process has begun. From those ashes, though, rises a currency leveraging vehicle for anyone in the world to strap into, take its wheel, and gain their own personal control of. One that wields so much power in the name of producing new life and dreams into its participants, it's almost scary. And it brings with it something even the newest prospect will witness within minutes of their enrollment consideration. They're going to see superior, full-time, round-the-clock, never-sleeping support. Service and support levels the biggest of organizations can only dream of having, coming from all directions and not only from its committed active participants and leaders, but I'll be darned, the creators of this well-oiled machine themselves. These guys, Gerhardt, Pete, and the rest of you, I gotta know, do you guys even get nap time at night? It's like they take their Skype and Facebook to bed with them. That is support. And I think I speak for all of us right now who do not have a microphone at their disposal. Our hats are off to you guys and that astonishing gifting programmer for pulling this off. You guys have made a decision 5 weeks ago that I know without a shadow of doubt will positively affect tens of thousands of families worldwide as the years pass. Now, Pete had mentioned just a few minutes ago about servicing others, and we all are placed on this planet to serve. And you 5 horsemen need to stop for just a second if you can, sit quietly for a bit, and smile to yourselves in truly realizing what you have planted here. Know it or not, you guys have engaged in a personal level of service to all of mankind in a way that only a select few do in a lifetime. And it's amazing, and we all thank you for that. You know, it's funny, I had a support-oriented question the other morning. So I figured I would time how long it would take to get answered, inclusive of booting up my PC, firing up my browser, counting how many little swirlies would surface on my screen as the machine came to life, and logging into Skype and firing the question away. You know how long I suffered painstakingly waiting for that fantastic CrowdRising support answer? How long it took while all the highest of angst and tension built up within me as I sit there dying to know the answer? A query that, if not answered in a timely manner, might have me want to burst and feel as if I need to go break away and maybe be forced to create my own platform and build some quality, integrity, and trust within. Do you know how long? 3 minutes and 42 seconds. And that 3 minutes, first of all, was me booting and typing and getting in line, for goodness sake, with Skype. Creators, I want to thank you guys for suffering those long 3 minutes back in March, waiting for answers that never came. Leaders, keep shining. Start from floor 1 and build 10 stories high. And step out and feel that cool, easy breeze coming from up top, and then set that on auto. Members, plug away and leave no stone unturned in your quest to change lives. Guests, get in now. Then jot your dreams down and get ready to start checking them off one by one, because I'll tell you, folks, if you need change in your life and you have the ability to see the greatest of things around you, then see this magnificent giant of an opportunity that is gazing right back at you. Get registered this minute, guys. After all, it should only take 3 minutes and 42 seconds. That's pretty much it for me, Pete and Gerhard. I do want to tell you, though, what my burning question was to support, the one that could have appeared to be life and death and waiting for me to get an answer. That question was, how fast, this is my question to support at Skype, how fast can I be rich enough to bring my wife home from her crummy job, or send a kid to college prepaid, then pre-order next year's coolest sports car and hire an architect to start drawing our dream house up? And boy, I got an answer pretty quick. Virtually instant reply from the official CrowdRising.net support line was, Jeff, you know that one big downline super signer that everyone dreams of having in their team? Yeah, I replied. She just got enrolled by someone else because you're sitting there bugging us and not building. Now log off and go turn it on. And that's pretty much it for me, guys. Let's rock and roll. The horsemen won't see it any other way until we are all rock stars. I would like to take a second out and shout out to my incredible team within the CrowdRising Wealth Builders that we're all developing here. Every one of us, 1,500 members. Go Team Rising Power. I know you guys are out there, and I love you. We're going to keep on keeping on. You guys develop some teams as well, and let's knock this thing out of the park. I'm going to turn it back over to you, Pete and Gerhard, if you guys are there.
can't do it. It crashed as I tried to.
Okay, sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. I had the screen of death come up here as I tried to patch Lauren into the presentation here this evening. So Jeff, thank you so much for that presentation. Unfortunately, I missed it, but I know someone will have recorded tonight's presentation, so I'll be able to catch up with your presentation. Now, I can say for one thing about Jeff is I've had a number of conversations with Jeff, and he's an amazing individual, and he brings an absolute host of skills with him to CrowdRising. How's the audio? Is the audio okay, guys? Am I broadcasting okay? I neglected to do that when I came back in. So, Jeff, thank you so much. We really appreciate you, and unfortunately, I mean, this is the real world. Computers crash, and things don't go quite as planned, and we had Lauren scheduled as the MC for tonight, and her microphone is not working, but I'm going to try it one more time to patch Lauren through, because I really wanted to you guys to hear from Lauren. And if I'm unable to do so, I'm going to call on our next guest, who's going to be sharing with us a testimonial here tonight. But bear with me one moment here, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm going to try one more time to get Lauren onto the call. And if Lauren, if you'd be so kind, if I do get you, just mute yourself out on the conference room so that we don't have the double echo and the feedback here. So, Lauren, are you there? Hello.
Hi, Pete. Yeah, I'm here.
Hello, Lauren. All right, folks, are you able to hear Lauren? If you'd be so kind and just type to us, let us know if you can hear Lauren. So, Lauren, take it away, my friend. Say hello to all of our wonderful friends from all over the world.
Hello, everybody. Nice to see you in this room instead of the Skype room. Can you hear me all right? Everybody can hear me?
Loud and clear, Lauren. Go ahead. Tell us a little bit about yourself for those that don't know you.
Me? Well, I've been doing some form of sales or multi-level marketing for a lot of years. Probably, I have to start lying about my age at that point in time, 15, 20, maybe more. But 15 or 20 is good. And so coming into this is very refreshing because usually we have a ghost on top. We never can see who's at the top of the food chain. And as you say, support, as Jeff said so well, thank you, Jeff. It's difficult to get with support. It's difficult to get someone to listen. And you're in the middle of panic. I'm trying to sign these guys up and I can't. What do I do? These guys, Pete and Gerhard, are right on top of the game. So I'm really, really, really honored to be part of this team and be here with y'all.
Excellent. Well, it's so wonderful to have you, Lauren. And one of the additional things that I want to ask you, and if you don't mind just answering them for us here real quickly, is just share with us a little bit about your skill set and your background. I know you've helped us a ton with the wording, and you have some expertise in legalities, and you're a writer, a singer, and so many other things about you that the community doesn't know. Maybe just take a moment or two and just share with us a little bit about your background and some of the skill sets that you have that you can bring to the table here with CrowdRising.
Oh, well, okay. From as far as the singing songwriting thing, my mother said I never ever paid attention to the program when I was about 2 or 3, but every time a commercial came on with a jingle, I was right there. So I've been attracted to music my whole life and have pursued music, played in bands, done studio recordings, different things like this. Some of my songs have been in films. But as many of you know who are musicians, you have to have something to support your artistic habits. So sales is always the thing that supported my artistic habits. From pitch work, in the malls, you see the people at kiosks pitching that aloe vera cream or the magic pens, things like that. I did that for a long, long time. Multi-level marketing. I had an infomercial company, production company for about 3 years. So that was really interesting. And that really showed me the value of surveys in marketing. Because if you can ask people what they really want, and you can then provide it for them, not lie to them and say you can. You can't, of course, but you can. It's like shooting fish in a barrel. Because you've asked them, what do you want? And then when you give it to them, they're like, oh, what a relief, finally, somebody can do this. So I'm a real strong believer in surveys, surveying our group for what they need, because there have been things like me in the past from multi-level companies, and, the binary, we get paid on the weak side, and, all these things that sort of are geared to, let's say, not give the member or the participant a full value for what work they've done. We need to know stuff like that too. And so there are surveys within the group, and then there are surveys out to the people we're trying to communicate to. What type of funding do you need? What do you need funding for? What would be a great system to get funding for you? Things like that, just off the top of my head. But that's a part of my strength, is knowing that, having years of experience with surveys and finding out really what people want and really how to word it so that it communicates. There's a man named Claude Hopkins who wrote a book way back in the 20s called Scientific Advertising or Scientific Marketing, something like that. And he said, the most powerful way of communicating is not in this PhD kind of language, but the common language of people. And so I always try to put that through in any copywriting I do. So I do copywriting. As far as legal, I just have a lot of experience with, contracts and thinking through things. I had a really logical dad I was really grateful for, and he always made me stop and think, what will happen 3 steps ahead if you do this? And so from a legal viewpoint, that's really important, and that's why you'll hear me say, use the word participant. Don't use the word working. Don't use the word getting paid, because all of these things, if we have some eager beaver in the legal department of some group that wants to shoot somebody down, those things are things that can really kill us. So if I'm a little bit of a word Nazi, that's why. But those are some of the things. Oh, and I've done plenty of live shows. So I've done emceeing and can help with the webinars and things like that. And that's kind of something about me.
Awesome, Lauren. I really appreciate you taking the time here to share with all of our participants here in CrowdRising a little bit about your skill set and some of the things that you absolutely bring to the table. I know you personally sent me one of your songs. I know you've got a great voice, and I know you can sing, girls. So, and I've heard some of our participants here. They're going to want a song from you down the road, Lauren. So we're going to put you on here next time, and we're going to get you to sing a song for all of us. The CrowdRising new theme song or something. We're going to let you put your artistic talents to work here for CrowdRising. It's going to be a ton of fun, Lauren. So I just really,
that'll be a lot of fun.
yeah, I just really want to welcome you to the management team here. We're just honored to be working side by side with you, and looking forward to the many, many wonderful skills and things that you will bring to the table. So any final closing words before we move on to our next presenter?
Oh my goodness, well, I'm just so honored to be, well, you can't call me a horseman, but a horse lady, as Gerhard says, and I really am honored, and I really want to put in a strong work ethic on what you guys need, what you need from me, anything I can bring to the table to make this flower and bloom and take a hold the way that we all know it can, make the ship sail really smoothly, as we talk about, and to the best of my ability. And I'll write y'all a theme song, sure. That'll be a lot of fun.
Awesome, Lauren. So
there's the music right there.
Excellent. Well, we'll save it for another time, and we'll get your actual voice here, Lauren, singing a song. So.
You put me on a spot. Let's see.
Excellent. You know what, Lauren? I will thank you for now, and we'll move on with our presentation. Just really want to welcome you to CrowdRising here, and we will definitely hear from you again in future webinars, my dear. So again, welcome to the team.
Thank you so much. I'm so honored.
Thank you, Lauren. Have a great night. All right, there you had it, ladies and gentlemen. Lauren Blaine, officially with CrowdRising, and as you can clearly hear, this lady is a powerhouse, and there's so many things that she will be bringing to the table. Now, from a perspective of, she's not going to be working in the admin C panel, so please don't Skype Lauren if you're looking for support-related issues when it comes to tickets or anything like that, because her role will not be in the admin side of things with CrowdRising. Continue using our support system, and Gerhard is obviously our main support person, and I personally just want to say thank you so much to Gerhard Rempel. He's my uncle. I mean, we worked for many years side by side, and I have seen him over the course of the last 30 days, and I'm sure most of you will agree, he has put his heart and soul into CrowdRising. I mean, this man has gone, I kid you not, some 22-hour days here, non-stop, you know, a short little crash and then back at it again, just constantly there for the people. So I tip my hat to Uncle G, as I call him, as many of us know him as, but Gerhard Rempel for the record. And just want to say thank you so much for everything you've done. And while we're on that topic, you know, we've got a brand new assistant support admin and a sub admin here as well to introduce to you this evening to CrowdRising. Oh, it is official as of yesterday, May 1. Jerry Butch Lillybridge is going to be our assistant support and sub admin to Gerhard. And Jerry is already handling support tickets and many things that Gerhard desperately needed a hand with. And for those of us that know, as he likes to be called, Butch, he is absolutely amazing, a stellar individual who goes the extra mile and just puts a whole new meaning to the word helping other people. And Jerry, we appreciate you. You will be an awesome and a tremendous asset to CrowdRising. All right, moving along here this evening, ladies and gentlemen, and we're just slightly behind schedule here, but we've got another real special individual that we're going to hear from here just in a couple of moments, and our very, very good friend and leader, Mike Choma, who lives in Charlotte, North Carolina, has been in home-based business industry for about 17 years. His background is in equipment sales and software. He's been a sales manager for national sales manager for some of the largest companies in the United States of America, including American Express, AutoZone, software division. He's very good with helping people and creating marketing funnels. He loves helping people. So just an amazing individual. So please join me in welcoming
All right, let's do a sound check. You guys hear me? All right. Oh my God, I got to follow Jeff, who's got this incredible voice, and then I got to go follow Lauren, who's a great singer and author. Oh my goodness. Anyway, guys, listen, I'm so excited, man. We're finally here. We finally made it. From day one, I want to give kudos not only to Gerhard and Pete, but all the troopers, including myself, okay, that have been absolutely on these conference calls every single night, 7 p.m. religiously every single night. Guys, that is in the industry, being in this industry for so long, just to get 5 people to a conference call is amazing. And to get, how many we got on here? 89. The majority of the night we've been having 30 to 40. Those are the leaders. Gerhard, Pete, man, I appreciate this opportunity. I'm so glad that you guys allowed me to vote and voice my opinion on the logo with the rising and putting the arrow and helping out with that. That means so much to me because I've been around the block and back, and I've seen a lot of companies out there that say, hey, you know what, get in, do this, and then all of a sudden they lose your number. So I just want to say thank you for letting guys like me, Jeff, and a lot of the people that have been on these calls voice their opinion. One thing I do want to talk about, my background has been in sales and marketing for a long time. But one thing I want to bring up about corporate America and what we have our hands on right here.
I've worked in corporate America and I've walked away from big time 6-figure gigs to travel and deal with a lot of bunk, okay? A lot of junk working for these big corporate companies. They treat people really bad. You're nothing but a number. And when they have you in a room, all they care about is seeing how they can fire you or move you out. Ladies and gentlemen, CrowdRising and this platform is far from any of that. This is a people. I say it from the bottom of my heart. This is a people thing. Okay. You got the way what I love about this is we are treating people the way they want to be treated. Okay. And as you're building your teams, your 5, this is very important. And down the line, maybe I'll do a conference call just for half an hour to teach you about this. But your 5 are your 5 teammates, your 5 linemen. When you watch that draft the other day, that football draft, they're picking leaders. They're picking stars. Pick your 5. Don't go out and pick 5 individuals, okay, that need this. Go find the wants. Go find the people who want this. I understand $20 is not a lot of money to donate and be part of something huge, okay? But the people who really see the vision, that see this the right way, are going to be your 5 linemen that are going to block you to the end zone. Take that serious. This is a teamwork program, okay? You all got to look at there's no I in team with this program. My team, they know that. They know when they come aboard, I don't want to use the word responsibility, but they're 5. They got to go out and find their 5. Go find their 5 and help their 5. I've been doing this for a long time. I've been in a lot of good companies. Yes, I've made good money doing it, okay? But I've also seen where greed gets involved and a lot of people all of a sudden say, oh, well, we don't have that here. So get excited what we have our hands on. My voice isn't like, I get so fired up. I don't even know how my blood pressure is right now because I'm sitting here. I've been waiting for 30 days. I've been with Gerhard on the phone. I've been on the phone with Pete. I'm absolutely fired up for this team. We have close to 2,000 people that have just been just playing around in the founder pre-launch position, getting ready to hit 100 countries as soon as possible. And the best thing about this is Gerhard and Pete are admin. This is unbelievable. How many times do you have when you could just put a support ticket in, and now you got Jerry on board to give Pete some opportunity to fall asleep, okay? If you have the opportunity, you were in the last program. A lot of you were in the last program. You know what I'm talking about. Guys, this is game time. This is the time. When you bring your 5 people in, water them, nurture them, work with them. Don't leave them hanging. I hate seeing people on Facebook saying, I don't know who my sponsor is. Your people need to know who you are. Be a leader. Be a leader from day one. I can't sing. I could sing. I've sung karaoke and I've done, but I'm not going to do that tonight. Okay. And I don't have a voice like Jeff. The guy needs to get on Fiverr and start making money selling audiobooks or something. But I got to tell you this. Get fired up. Get excited. No hype. This isn't about lollygags and hype and all that stuff. You are in position, major position, to really be something special with this program. Don't take advantage of that. Pete, I can go on and on, man. I can go on and on. The bottom line is, I believe in every one of you. Everyone just needs to believe in each other, work as a team, get out there, make it happen. And remember, your 5 are your 5 teammates. Keep them close and work with them. Like, basically, you want to see them succeed. So I'm going to stop it there. And that's it, man. I'm so humble. I'm excited for this team and cutting the ribbon and getting going. So thank you very much for this opportunity.
Well, thank you so much, Mike. Absolutely incredible to hear your energy and to just to hear your background. There's many things I didn't even know about you, and I learned so much about the leaders and the participants of CrowdRising. And I can just say, you know what I mean, on behalf of the horsemen here, that wow, we have got some amazingly skilled people in our corner working side by side with us, and we are just beside ourselves, and we are absolutely honored, and we humble ourselves. I mean, it is just incredible to rub shoulders and to be working with these individuals like yourself, Mike, and like Jeff Battershaw. I mean, oh my gosh, I missed his presentation, unfortunately, due to my computer going out on me, the blue screen of death coming up, but I've heard Jeff before, and his video that he did for CrowdRising. I mean, this man has talents, and Lauren, I mean, her skill set. We've gone back and forth over the course of the last month, and you know, I mean, this lady, just what she brings to the table, it is just incredible. It's really exciting. Then I see Butch, Jerry. I mean, the way he assists the people within his deaf community, and all the skills that he brings to the table with CrowdRising, helping support and sub-adminning, and all those things in the back office that need to be taken care of. One of the things that we recognize, and we've always recognized this, and Gerhard is absolutely adamant about support must be stellar. I mean, he is absolutely anal about this, so, and it's a good thing, and I say that in a nice way, because he has to get to those support tickets. They gnaw at him, they chew at him. If he can't get to those tickets and support the people, he's not a happy camper. And that's a really good thing, because you know what? We've all been in programs where support was not good, right? And I'm not here to downplay these programs, but the reality is, I mean, it's frustrating when you have a support issue, you're locked out of your account, or you've got something seriously wrong, you need some help, and you can't get a response, and a week goes by and nothing happens, and you get discouraged, right? So we're gonna have a stellar support system, and you're gonna see that support system being ramped up here with CrowdRising as we advance. Now, obviously, we are globally launched here as of this evening, and I want to just again say thank you to each and every one of you, our valued participants. But one of the things that I do want to share with you, a little bit of news that came out from our graphics team and whatnot, that is a little discouraging, a little frustrating for us. The website's not quite ready. We were hoping to turn it on, and it was going to be just spectacular. It was going to be beautiful. We submitted all the stuff. We went through 3 or 4 different teams already of working on this thing, and we had to throw out the first 2, 3 models already and start all over again. And we thought we had everything together, absolutely confident we were going to be able to turn it on right during the webinar, but unfortunately some last minute glitches happened, and we should be able to turn it on by tomorrow, but we're very, very close. All the stuff is together. It was just, you know, I'm not the technical one that takes care of that stuff. That's for the graphics people. Gerhard may touch on that a little bit later, but it was something real simple, but it needs to be fixed before it can actually be turned on, so that you'll be looking at this brand new, impressive website. Now, on the note of the website, it'll happen here, guys, real quickly. Trust me, mark our words. It will happen, just like everything else that we've stated from day one will happen, is happening. One of the things that is really important to us is to get our testimonial section very alive on the crowdrising.net website. So here's our challenge to you, to our participants that are tuning in here tonight. If you would like to be featured on our website, there's going to be a beautiful sliding image thing with testimonials. Your image must be on the testimonial, the ones that will officially go on the website. We'll have other testimonials. They'll be in text format later on that will be in a separate section. But the main testimonials, we're going to look for about 5 of them, and you must include a really nice image of yourself, like a good quality that has some good pixels to it, and so that we can put the image onto the site along with your little testimonial. Now, we're not looking for a big long book. We're just looking for, you know, like a nice little paragraph or 2, just something short that you say about yourself, and a little bit of energy and how you're excited about CrowdRising, and maybe a little bit about yourself and the donations maybe you received or whatever, the energy that you share with us. The testimonials that we will select, I mean, this is really cool for all the participants of our community, because You see, for you, it's branding you, right? And for the rest of our members that are promoting the CrowdRising.net site, which of course will be everyone, it will give them a sense of, hey, I've heard this guy on a webinar. I've seen this gal. I've talked to her before. Wow, this guy or this gal is incredible. I relate to this person. And you know what? We've had Annie from Jamaica come on a previous webinar who just did a stellar job as well on a presentation. So it is testimonials like that. It's the people that have already stepped up to the plate that we're going to give first priority in putting their testimonial and image up on the website. So please get in contact with either Gerhard or myself or Lauren and submit your bio, and we would love to showcase you on our official website. For now, when the site comes out, you'll see some generic testimonials in there that aren't really unique yet really to CrowdRising. I mean, they do state CrowdRising, but we want to replace those as we get the real testimonials in from you, our valued participants of CrowdRising. So again, folks, it's official. It is May 2nd, 2016. It's the official ribbon cutting, if you will. The site's not there yet. We apologize. It will be very shortly, but we are officially globally launched. So hey, congratulations to you, each and every one of you. We're not going to hype rah-rah pie in the sky, but you know what? We're really proud of this, and we're really proud of each and every one of you, our valued participants that have taken the time out to be here. So real quickly, I'm going to go into the slides very, very briefly. I'm not going to go into great detail today, I promise, but for the sake of our members that are here, our participants that are here, many of them possibly on their very first webinar. Anybody here for the very first time, just type in the chat box here, first time here, or new, or guest to CrowdRising. Maybe you're not a participant. Maybe you're not in CrowdRising yet. Maybe you just came to check it out. And we absolutely appreciate that. And I would like to take the time to just really quickly go over the PowerPoint here. So awesome, awesome. Look at this. Many for the first time, some for the second time. Many of you I've personally met and have been talking to over the course of the last week or so. I mean, we have so many brand new members, leaders that have come in from Indonesia and New Zealand and Australia and Africa and so many countries. I've been speaking to leaders and people that are excited about this concept. I had the most amazing conversation yesterday with it's in the room here, and not just his username in the room here is tax-free. I mean, what an incredible individual. For privacy reasons, I won't share his name here, but what an incredible individual. And our wonderful friend Susan Saunders, who deserves a special bit of congratulations and recognition. She's our Facebook mod. She invited this individual, and she gets on a Skype with me and says, will you please talk to this individual? And I absolutely, yes. And I took the time out and had a wonderful conversation. And that's what CrowdRising is all about. That's what we're all about, is connecting with you, reaching out to you, answering your questions, and really helping you. All right, let's go into a real quick PowerPoint. I'm going to just share my screen here very quickly so that you all get a better image here of the PowerPoint, because it doesn't seem to want to appear properly in the GVO room. So what I'll do is, can you see my screen? Gerhard, maybe you could just give me the thumbs up. Let me know if my screen can be seen. So if you'd be so kind, Gerhard, and let me know. All right, Gerhard says yes, it's there. So, and again, for the sake of time, I'm going to go relatively quick through some of the PowerPoints. I won't go into great detail. Come back tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern, and we'll start doing thorough PowerPoints. And based on my last conversation with Wayne out of Toronto, I need to confirm this with Wayne, but we're going to start a 1 p.m. Eastern Standard webinar every day, starting, I believe it could start as early as tomorrow, but I'll give an official announcement on Facebook and in the Skype group later on today. So stay connected, and we could very well have a 1 p.m. Eastern webinar tomorrow with Wayne as our presenter. So time for the little guy to win with CrowdRising. The number that we focus on here in CrowdRising is the 8,600 potential in 90 days with our global platform. And again, that's based on peer-to-peer direct funding, which of course means the funding comes directly to you. $20 one time out of pocket is all you need to get started. every step. After that can be self-funding. Now, we call our levels here stepping up. They're stages. The verbiage that we use inside of CrowdRising is sort of like I may paint an image in your mind. You're a rock star. You join CrowdRising. You step up to the first stage, and you quickly advance yourself up the stages as you feel comfortable, right? And it's at your discretion. No one forces you. No one says, hey, you must do this. No, it's up to you to decide. But $20 sets in motion this avalanche of monthly funding, and you can easily qualify for all 10 stages. We already have CrowdRising participants all the way from stage 1 through stage 8. I've seen countless stage 5, 4, 3, 6 stage upgrades just today alone. So that's really exciting to see. Now, how does it work? Well, very simply. You donate, you pay it forward to your sponsor or the person that you spilled to. In this case, it's Bob. You donate $20 to Bob. So Bob gets the $20 from you. You immediately have a row of 5 that's opened up to you, and in your promotion section in your back office, you have an active referral link that's now live. And your username is at the end of your ref link. You can use that referral link immediately to start sharing. Now, Bob here is the one that is your sponsor. You paid it forward to Bob. You now go invite your first 5 participants into CrowdRising. Whether you do it through sales funnels, a marketing system, belly to belly, social media, that's entirely up to you. But you bring 5 people in, or they spill down from maybe Bob or Susie up above are bringing many people in, and they can easily spill into your row of 5. Either way, you're the recipient of $100. Pretty straightforward here, right? Everybody understands this. Now, let's hope this PowerPoint doesn't act up on me. It's done it in the past. Every time I advance it here, this PowerPoint is not friendly at all. For whatever reason, the moving images are not friendly to this, to my computer for whatever reason. So I am going to just not even go any further because I got the feeling this PowerPoint is going to give us grief. We're going to get bumped off. And I'm going to ask you folks to come back tomorrow for a thorough presentation on CrowdRising, because the way this is responding on my computer right now, I can tell we're going to have a lot of problems and I may get bumped off. But the bottom line that I really want to emphasize here tonight, without going into the PowerPoint in its entirety, is one of the commands that we have entered into this platform that's very unique and very different from anything else that's out there, and it's not a copycat of anything out there. This is custom built for CrowdRising and 100% unique to us, the back office, the functionality, how our spill feature works, and those are the 2 points I really want to emphasize here tonight. The spill feature, which is when you bring in more than 5, the spill feature looks down into your next open position in your genealogy, and it finds the weakest link. And when I say the weakest link, it goes to the person with the least amount of referrals. Let's give an example. You had 3 people who all had their 5, 2 of them in there that each had only 2. Where does the referral go? It takes and it picks one of the referrals with the least amount of referrals, and it spills it down to that person. And then the next one goes to the person beside that person that also only had 2. It levels the playing field, 3 each now. And then it continues to fill until they all have their 5. And then it goes down to the next tier down below. That's really unique. And you want to talk about getting a brand new participant excited, and it happens all the time. In our future webinar, I'm going to share a short story with you in regards to one of our horsemen who's from Europe. You're going to be hearing from this individual, an incredible individual with a ton of expertise in cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, and blockchain technology. And this individual and myself will be spearheading a webinar to help educate the participants of CrowdRising of why you might want to start using Bitcoin as a means of donating to one another or cryptocurrencies of your choice. This individual will come out and will share some amazing things about that. But I want to focus on a short story of a spill that he originally received in CrowdRising. And this got this individual so motivated, so excited to see this. And he calls me and he says, Pete, I've heard this many times. Many programs promise spill and it never happens. You didn't even promise it and it happened. I am impressed. So bottom line is we don't sell. We don't guarantee spill. I never say to anybody, come in here, guaranteed you to get spilled full. That is incorrect terminology. That's incorrect verbiage to use. If it happens, it's a blessing. It's a wonderful thing. If your uplines are really active and working, it's going to happen. And you will be the recipient of that spill, which means a $20 donation directly into your Bitcoin wallet or payment processor that you have set up in the My Money section of your back office. Now, let's shift gears here now. Let's talk about the pass up. This is another thing that's really attractive and very unique to CrowdRising, how the pass up system works. And let's use an example here. Let's say I'm in Mike Choma's team, and I go out and I'm inviting my people and I'm growing my organization, and it's really, really awesome. And let's say I'm 3 levels down from Mike. I'm in Mike's team. And now, you know how our chart flows. $20, $40, then $60 is for the third stage. Now, I need to donate $60 to Mike Choma because I'm in Mike's third tier. Visualize this, if you will. Mike has a row of 5, like you all do. Mike has a row of 25, right? There's 25 people there. I'm in the row of 125. And when I choose, and that's the word, choose, to step up to the third stage, the system instructs me Mike Choma is the participant that I need to donate stage 3, $60 to. Now, I'm going to give an example. In the event Mike Choma was not on stage 3, this is what's so unique about CrowdRising and how our script works and how our system is coded. It looks to that participant. It shows me Mike Choma's contact information, whatever he's shared in his CrowdRising back office, whether that be his Skype ID, his Facebook profile, his email, his phone number, whatever Mike has shared, it's going to display it to me. So I can contact Mike and I can say, Mike, you know what? I'm supposed to donate $60 to you, but I notice you're not on that stage. Would love to do it for you, bro, but if you can get yourself there in whatever, 6 hours, 12 hours, whatever the person is willing to give the person in terms of time frame to get there. Now keep in mind, you're communicating back and forth, right? So if Mike chooses to, oh yeah, let me quickly get there so that I can receive this donation. So Mike steps up quickly to stage 3. Now he accepts that donation. But in the event, Mike says, no, you know what, I'm happy on stage 1, or, you know, I'm just kind of working this at my own pace. I'm not quite ready. Not that I'm implying Mike would ever do this, but I'm giving an example here only. If Mike decides no, he's not going to, or if the person that is donating to stage 3, grading up, right, if he is impatient and wishes to quickly get this done, and because Mike's not there, he has the option to just proceed, and the software will look upline, up above Mike. So whoever invited Mike, up above Mike, maybe it's Monty, maybe it's Scott, maybe it's Chuck Thomas, I don't know, whoever's up there, maybe it's Kai. It just goes and looks upline, and it finds the next graded member, the next person that has stepped up to that value, to that stage, and it awards that donation to that participant. So the key message here with CrowdRising is very, very simple. It's get yourself onto these stages. Step up. Move up as quickly as you can. The speed of the leader is the speed of the pack. So I really want to encourage you, because you do not want to leave money on the table. Now, if you knew without a shadow of doubt that by you stepping up to stage 4, which is the $100 level, and I've seen many of our participants today step up to stage 4, I mean, why would you want to leave $100 on the table when you could donate one time and then you have a row? Keep in mind, your 4th tier is 625 people, right? Potentially. You have 5, it multiplies by 5. 25, 125, 625, That's 625 people on your fourth tier. All of those people, when they choose to donate, when they choose to step up to stage 4, you are the recipient of that $100 bill. Now, what if there's only 20 people in your fourth tier? And you can look this up in your back office under potential donations. It tells you exactly who's there on your first, second, third, fourth, all the way down to your 10th. You get a bird's eye view in your back office of the potential, and that's all it is, potential of your account. That's when and if these participants choose to step up to that stage. It gives you a snapshot of what your CrowdRising account is really worth. Now that is exciting because this is very unique to CrowdRising, and it's very, very special feature that's built in that will truly reward the movers, the shakers, and the doers within CrowdRising. So I want to personally, again, wrap things up here from my end. And again, I want to thank each and every one of you. And just get excited, ladies and gentlemen. Share this. And whatever your mind can conceive and believe, it will achieve. So thanks again to all of you for being here on the CrowdRising official global launch. We're going to hear from Gerhard Rempel now, the man of the hour, the guy that's been just hard at work and helping make all of the pieces come together and has been in touch with so many of you. We really appreciate Gerhard, and it gives me great pleasure to introduce you to my uncle, friend, and partner.
All right, thank you very much, Pete. That is much, much appreciated. A special thank you to our awesome mutual friends, Jeff and Mike Choma. That was absolutely awesome. And again, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. It's an absolute honor and a privilege to be here with all of you again. As promised, I will do a real quick back office tour, and then immediately after that, I'll ask the our mutual friend, I forgot her name, sorry about that, that is recording the presentation here tonight to stop the recording, and then I will open up for a Q&A, so please bear with me. I'm going to turn on my screen share real quick. I'll make it full screen so that hopefully everybody can see it. Now, if I've done it correctly, you should be able to see my screen. Can you please let me know if you can see my screen? I'll come back to the room so I can see the answers. Yes, all right, very good. Let me dive right back into it. I won't go over the whole thing, so I'm just give you a brief crash course so that let's say, for example, if you are new, you logged in for the first time, you have signed in, or sorry, you have signed up, the system automatically logs you in. I forgot if it logs you into the dashboard, the home, the members dashboard, or to the profile. Either ways, the first thing you need to do is quickly go to your profile. If the system does not take you directly to your profile, some of the information that you entered on the sign up form will already be there. For example, the email, the Skype ID will be blank, so you will simply just enter your Skype ID. We highly encourage everybody to enter their Skype ID so that everybody has an opportunity to communicate in real time. So you click on save. Usually the page refreshes when you save. The page refreshes, but in this case it doesn't. So what you do is you just click away, click on any other button, and then come right back, click on the profile, and then you will see that in fact it did save. Now, if you want to change your email, let me quickly show you that, because I'm getting scores of emails asking us to change email, but in fact, you can do this yourself, with the exception of if by chance you're using an email handler that is currently blocking our system-generated emails. In that case, you would not be able to change an email address yourself. So those that are receiving system-generated emails, they simply just click on this little icon right here. You enter a new email address, preferably a Gmail. Many others are blocked. And here you will enter the answer that you set up for your security question, whatever that answer was, and then you click on save, the page will refresh, but it's going to still show the current email address. You may suspect that it didn't work. There was a glitch or a bug. It didn't update. So what needs to happen is you need to just minimize this page, go to your email inbox. If it's not an inbox, check spam or junk, whatever the case may be. Find that email from crowdrising.net, and inside that email, there's a link to click on. You will click on that link, and the system will automatically bring you back to your back office. It might open a separate tab or a new tab, whatever the case may be. You just close one tab, refresh the page, and then it will reflect the email address that you changed it to. Otherwise, if you're unable to do this because you're not receiving that email, by all means, send a support ticket, put in your username. By the way, that I would really appreciate it if everybody would always include their username as well as the username of a referral or an upline whenever it involves anybody else, any other participant beside yourself. Then please always include the username wherever possible. So now the next thing you would do is you would verify that all of the information is correct. If not, click these little icons. You can add whatever you want. So that is very, very easy. On the right here you have the ability to turn on or off what you want your referrals, your downline to see. Mind you, only your downlines will see this. Nobody else will ever see whatever you make available right here. Email address on. If you see off, it is off. If it's on, it is on. That meaning that by default, everything is on, so that both the upline can instantly see what contact details you have made available, and then they can instantly contact you, and vice versa. So this offers you an opportunity to have direct communications both ways, upline to referrals and referrals to upline. So please have that on. But again, that is your choice to make. These buttons, all you do is just click on it and change the status. Here you will click this link. Here you will add your social sites: Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Google+, whatever sites you have. And then if you have this on, your downline, they will see your Facebook URL, and they can join your social sites so that you can be in direct contact with them again. Over here is your password. You can change this. You will simply just click on it. Here you will enter the current your current login password. Here you will enter a new password. You enter the same password again. You simply just enter the answer to your security question, save it. Now you have a brand new password. For those that are unable to do this, that's what the support is for. Send a support ticket and request your password to be reset. What we do is we create a temporary password. We reply to your support ticket what the temporary password is. Then you log in with that password, and then immediately you go and reset your password. Here you can change your security question and answer. You click this. Here you put in a new question. Here you put in a new answer to that new question. Here you have to enter your current log-on password, save it. Now you have a new question, you have a new answer. So from that point onwards, anytime that you make any changes, you will have to enter that new answer that you just reset it to. This here is my IP address. This is for additional security, so that if anybody tries to log onto your back office from a different IP, they won't be able to do that. Here you can have it on or off. It is a bit of an inconvenience, but if you don't mind the inconvenience, that is an extra security. So have it on. That is your choice. The system is supposed to be sending an email. If you have this on, your email at home changes, your IP changes, or you go to a cafe or wherever there is a Wi-Fi connection you try to access, the system won't allow you. It will send you an email, and that email will be a link to authorize access from a different IP. If it was not you that tried to log in from a different IP, then do not authorize it. Just ignore that email, don't do nothing, and nobody will be able to log in from that IP address that a login was attempted from. It's a bit of inconvenience. If you're not sure, just leave it off for now. We'll cover more on that on tutorial videos and on future back office training. So now what I should have added here, but once you're done with your profile as a new sign up, you immediately after you've done this, make sure that everything is correct. You immediately go to accounts. This page will be blank when you get here. There will be nothing in here. It will be blank. So you click on this button right here, add new account. Here you list your payment processor. Hover your mouse over these question marks, and it will tell you what these fields are for and what needs to be added in here. For example, PayPal, and then your PayPal email address. Solid Trust Pay, the name Solid Trust Pay, STP, the username, and a note, instructions to your potential donators, what they need to do in order to send you that donation, right? So it's very, very simple. Once you've done one, you click on Save It or Submit. The page will refresh. It will reflect what you just put in, and then the button will be right here again to add a new one. If the button does not show up, then you simply just go back and click on My Accounts, and then it will reflect what you put in, and then there's the button to add a new one. You can add up to 7 different ones. Payment methods. Here you can either click this trash bin, you can delete this altogether, or you can click this icon and you can just add it. If you made a mistake, just make changes and then save it. So that's about all that goes. This here is the upgrade, of course. When you click on this button, this right here will show you to what stage you are currently stepping up to. This account, this is a test account. It is currently at stage 7. It will reflect here with gold stars and so on. It tells you that I'm attempting to step up to stage 8, and this is the amount I need to send as a donation to the assigned upline. What you do is you simply just scroll down. Here are the payment details of the assigned upline. How this particular upline can receive payments. On the right are instructions. What the payer is supposed to be following. And then you make your choice. You send the donation from your processor, and then here you select what you sent it from. Let's say, for example, I sent it from Solid Trust Pay. I select this one. If I sent it from any other payment processor, I will select the appropriate processor from what processor I actually sent it from. And then here I will add, if Payza, here I will enter my my email that I used for Payza, not my primary email, unless I have the same email on my Payza on PayPal as my primary email. Here the transaction ID. Whenever you send funds, it gives you a transaction number. You copy and paste that transaction ID, the amount, the step up donation whether it's 20, 40, 60, or whatever. By default, it's in US dollars. But this is an interesting part. Here you can select what funds you actually send. If the assigned upline has those available, for example, British pound, euro, Canadian dollars, Australia, you go through the list, even Mexican pesos, if your upline has that ability to receive funds. Otherwise, by default, everything is in US dollars. Again, here you put in the actual details, and then you submit it. Or you can upload a screenshot if you know how to take a small screenshot. Otherwise, it won't allow you to upload it. So this is optional. You can just fill this in, submit it, and the minute you click this submit button, then the recipient of your donation will receive an instant notification and pending donations. This is what everybody needs to keep an eye on. And mind you, you only have 24 hours Once that step 2 has been submitted, there will be 2 buttons here, an approve and a decline. Up to the right, you will see the details that the payer entered, as I was just showing you on the previous page. So you must either approve it, find out if the currency, if the donation was actually sent, check all of your payment processor before you decline it. If there was no payment within 48 hours, 24 hours, then you click on decline, and then that enables that referral, that payer, to attempt a new step up, resubmit step 2, and then by then, they will have contacted you and resolved why the payment wasn't sent, the donation, wasn't sent, whatever, and then they resubmit it, and then you approve it. If nothing was sent, then just decline it, and that person will then be banned from doing it again. They must then submit a support ticket and get reinstated so they can go on. Completed donation. The system will update you on donations received and donations sent. This is currently being worked on. The programmer was instructed to focus on the absolute top priority, to have this up and running. So if it does not reflect exactly what it is, then please disregard that. You can go by what payment processors, what you actually received, and what you actually sent out in form of a donation. Settings. This is another important thing. Here you select how you want to be notified. The system is instructed to send you an email every time somebody signs up on your direct link, your referral link, or clicks on an invite email and signs up via an invite. If you get tired of receiving emails from your level 2 all the way to level 10 referrals, then simply just turn it off, and you won't get no more emails when somebody signs up on your link. Leave it on, and you will get an email every time somebody joins your organization via your link. Send me an email when a payment is submitted for my approval, on or off. This way you get notified, and this is the only notification that we currently have available via email. The SMS to send text messages, that's coming. That's in the works, but it's not there yet. Send email when the payment I send is approved, on or off. This only applies once you're up to stage 5. Once you're stepped up to stage 5, you can turn the spillover. You can turn it off, and if you decide to turn it off, then this row of 5 is then unlimited. You can have 5 or 5,000, doesn't matter. They will all stay with you on stage 1. That's your choice. Updates. This is when, instead of sending out mass emails, flooding everybody's inbox with emails, we will always post important updates and announcements. So when anybody that logs in, this message will pop up right here. After a few seconds, at the bottom, there will be a link to close it off. Having read the announcement, the update, whatever it was, you click it and it's gone. If this message does not automatically pop up when you log in, then you simply just click on updates, and then you click on what, whatever the latest update or announcement was, and there will be the message that was posted across the field to all members back office. Support. This is this is a primary option where to send support tickets from, providing you can log in. If you cannot log in for whatever reason, then obviously you cannot use the support. In that case, you simply go to the website, crowdrising.net, and on the menu bar, there's a button, Contact Us. You send a support ticket, and you just select how urgent it is. This here is irrelevant, doesn't matter. You can leave that by default as it is, doesn't matter. Here you select how urgent it is. Low, it means it can wait till we get to it. Medium, it's kind of urgent, but it's not, I'm not desperate that I need to have this dealt with immediately. High, that is something urgent. For example, you cannot log in That is top priority. When you cannot log in, please be specific in the subject line that you cannot log in, and by putting an accurate subject, that tells us at a glance which support tickets we should give absolutely top priority before we continue on from top to bottom, from the oldest ticket to the newest ticket, and go through them one by one. Here a brief detailed message, and again include usernames, your own plus those involved in whatever support request that you submit. You simply just submit that ticket, and then either myself or our awesome assistant support manager, Jerry, will view your tickets. We will do what is required. If we need additional information, then we will reply and ask you for whatever is needed, and then you can reply to that ticket again. Promotion. Again, this is an embarrassment. It was promised that on launch day you would see banners here. They were created. 2 sample banners were created, but the programmer did not have enough time, and we didn't consider this as an absolute top priority. So therefore, this will be dealt with over the next 2 days, 2-3 days, and you will see banners right here. So for now, these links are totally irrelevant. Don't bother with them. Once the images are here, then you will have the source URL and your referral link, the target URL. So for the time being, this is your referral link. Copy it and post it, email it, wherever you want, but please do not modify it. If you modify it, it will then it will not work. Either that person won't be able to sign up, or if they are able to sign up, it will be under somebody else, not on your referral link. So please don't modify it. And that's the last is the logo button. Now again, this is embarrassing, folks. We apologize. As Pete already said, that we had problems with the website designers. So anyways, this is the page that you will be seeing. Hopefully the programmer will have time to upload content that was submitted to us, and as soon as the programmer gets a chance to upload it, this page will refresh, and here you will see an image slider and whatever other content he will be able to insert over the next couple hours or a day or so. But anyways, this will update as the website gets completed. This page will constantly be updated. But these buttons, they're all functional. This is the home, of course, the login. This is a good point to show you. The site is fully protected. Here we have a CAPTCHA. Before you enter your username and password and sign in, you must click on this. I'm not a robot. If I have previously entered wrong login details, then this will come up. It tells you what to look for. Select images with storefronts. That would be this one. This is a storefront. This is a storefront. And I don't see any other storefronts. But if I miss something, so let's see what happens. Okay. I made the right selection because I'm not a robot. Now you can enter your username, your password, and then log in, and you're right back in your back office. So that's about it, folks. I'm going to come back to the room and stop the screen share. So would you please stop the recording, and then I will open up for a Q&A. All right, I'm assuming that the recording is off. So now let's turn this over to a Q&A real quick. Thanks, Pete. Thank you very much, everybody. It's it's an absolute, honor and pleasure to do this for you. As Pete has mentioned, for the time being, I'm overseeing the support. Our awesome mutual friend Jerry is helping with the support ticket. So that's gonna be awesome. We're doing our best to make sure that all tickets are dealt with just as quickly as we possibly can. Was there anything that I missed showing you in the back office regarding how the back office works? All right. I don't see no questions regarding the back office tour. Let's just quickly turn this into a 5-minute Q&A, and then I will just thank everybody for having come in, and then we will see you again back here tomorrow. If not on Wayne's webinar, I'm not sure if I'll be able to attend Wayne's webinar. If at all possible, I will be there and provide support, provide Q&A, and what have you. If not, then I will absolutely try to be back here by 7 p.m. When will the website be ready? That's a good question, Lauren. I wish I had a crystal ball. I would immediately, just do my magic thing over that crystal ball, and it would tell me, aha, the website is almost finished. It'll be there in 5 minutes. Go to the site www.CrowdRising, and voila, there will be the website. But unfortunately, I don't have that crystal ball. Any other questions, folks? Yeah. Yep. So have we officially launched? Yes, Judith. That's exactly what this webinar was all about. Like I said, it's an embarrassment, and we're terribly disappointed that we could not say, hey, click on the link or go to crowdrising.net and wow yourself at a beautiful website. That's what we were hoping to have here tonight, but unfortunately that didn't happen. But CrowdRising is now officially launched, and it is now available worldwide, and all of the test results, the latest test results, all came back 100% positive. Okay, is it okay for people to send you a snapshot if they haven't been uploaded yet? I'm sorry, Victoria, I'm not quite understanding your question. Is it okay for people to send you a snapshot if they haven't been able to upload it? You mean a what's it called again? A screenshot of the payment? That is something that you need to submit to the upline, not to support. Only to the upline do you need to submit a snapshot when you're submitting step 2. I hope that is what you were asking.
Hey, Gerhard, I'm just going to jump in real quickly before signing out here, and just going back and forth with Wayne here real quickly. I just want to make an official announcement here that tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, it's official, there will be a CrowdRising webinar, and Wayne from Toronto, Canada, will be your official presenter. So get your people on 1 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. It's official. We'll have, for now, we'll do Monday to Friday with Wayne, and now I'll be updating you all in the Skype and Facebook group, whether it's going to be Saturday as well, but we'll let Wayne decide that. So it is official, 1 p.m. webinar for tomorrow and the balance of the week. So thank you so much. Gerhard, back to you.
Thanks, Pete. That's awesome. Wayne, I've been on your presentation several times, and man, you got it down to the T. I absolutely love your presentation. I mean, your style. You rock, my friend. Okay, let me quickly scroll back. Answer Victoria. I think it was Victoria's question that I failed to answer. Let me see. Oh no, that was Beverly. I was at grade 4 with iSharity. Do I pay the 20 again? If you came late, Beverly, if you signed up, if you joined CrowdRising after the end of the transition period, then it is up. Or even now, anybody that was an iSharity member joins, it is between you and the assigned upline to make arrangements whether you want, whether a free upgrade will be honored or not, or if any additional stages, formerly known as grades, will be honored or not. CrowdRising per se, we cannot upgrade anybody. We cannot, we cannot approve nobody. That is between the sponsor and the referrals. I'm sorry, Isabel. I see that you have a private question, but you have indicated that you need a private conversation. Unfortunately, I'm not able to do any private conversations right now. always communicate with your sponsor. Make sure that they are, they are aware of what your situation was, and if they require proof of payment of upgrade in iCharity for them to determine if they want to honor